Then we have Victoria Dudakova taking on Fatima Kline. Victoria Dudakova. First of all, if you're going to do your own research, she spells her name 38 different ways. Sometimes there's a Y. Sometimes there's 2 I's at the end for some insane reason. And I hate when this happens. Like, she has a name and she spells it a certain way. I don't know why the UFC website and Tapology can't agree on how she spells it. I don't know why the betting websites don't agree with each other. It's ridiculous. And Victoria is kind of a normal name. It's not like we have Gadzis Gagulov like in a couple of fights from now. But anyway, Victoria Dudakova, exciting fighter. She's going to come across the cage. She's going to let her hands fly. And then she's either going to keep striking distance or work her grappling. Her striking is clean. It's powerful. Her BJJ is pretty slick. You're going to find tape of her shooting blast doubles as well as defending takedowns and then firing away. She is coming off that loss to Sam Hughes where her wrestling and striking were actually solid, but the pace was just entirely too much. She just could not keep up with that pace. She's taking on Fatima Kline. She is a pressure grappler who is very dangerous on the ground. She's got a loose striking style where she's going to bounce on the toes and plot forward. When that distance is close, she's going to fire away. She'll send the right hand. She'll shoot a takedown. On the ground, she immediately starts working with strikes. And then as soon as you cover up, she's going to transition and look for a submission. She's got some big takedowns, plenty of cardio, and she is a solid prospect. She's coming off that short notice loss to Jasmine Jasudavicius, where she had a takedown of her own, but that's pretty much exactly where the success stopped. And Fatima's almost a 4-1 favorite in this fight. She opened as a massive favorite against Jasmine Jasudavicius as well. And then logic prevailed. The line corrected itself, and she ultimately lost a pretty straightforward decision. She lost to Jasmine because Jasmine is a nasty wrestler who can stay safe on the ground. Victoria isn't quite the wrestler that Jasmine is, but she's still a solid wrestler who can probably stay safe on the ground. These odds are wide. They're ridiculously wide. It feels crazy to me. I understand Fatima being the favorite. I think she should be the favorite. I'm going to pick her to win. I think the aggressiveness with the grappling is going to be the difference, but the odds are crazy. And Victoria could potentially sneak out a round, and that's where that plus 3.5 bet comes in. If you remember the breakdown I gave for UFC Tampa with Pereira Rodriguez versus Josephine Knudsen, it was a similar breakdown. And I said, I'm going to pick Josephine because she's got the length. She's got the tools. If she can stay at distance and keep it technical, she can win. But these odds are crazy. And I'm going to go plus 3.5. I'm going to buy a round on the judges' scorecards for Pereira Rodriguez. Similar breakdown. Fatima should be able to win this fight. But do you think she finishes Victoria? If the answer is no, plus 3.5 makes sense. Do you think Victoria can win a single round on all 3 judges' scorecards? If the answer is yes, plus 3.5 makes sense. So we'll see what happens when those odds drop. If you have the app, you'll get a notification. If you don't have the app, download it. What the hell are you doing? The pick is going to be Fatima Kline, but the bet might be on the other side.